Ashley Darby was smart and she was trying to figure out the best way to position herself on the show to ensure her longevity. She should have went after Gizelle on this season of Potomac, because that is the thing that she is the best positioned to do and that no one else on the show has done for the last 2 seasons. Allowing herself to become Gizelle's sidekick has put her in a weaker position to keep her flute on this show. The thing I always think about at my job is, what can I do that no one else can do? Like, what makes me unique? What makes me special? And I think about that too with like housewives. So this is Ashley's job. So Ashley has to think about like, what can she bring to the table on Potomac that no one else can bring? And I believe it's going after Gizelle, because for the last few seasons, we have seen her replace Robyn as Gizelle's sidekick. The dynamic that we have in Potomac is new girls do not come on this show and go after Gizelle. Every time they come on the show, they want to be Gizelle's friend and be liked by her, and they do not go after her. Karen and Gizelle are frenemies, but they've been more friends than enemies the last few seasons. So you don't have that dynamic. Candace has now left, who was going after Gizelle. So that really leaves Ashley, who I believe is in the best position to go after Gizelle. And that is what gives her the best unique positioning, is she can do something that no one else can do or is willing to do. And that makes production feel like, oh, Ashley's more valuable. Right now, Ashley's just a pot stirrer. And in particular, this season, she's going after Stacey, but we don't need her to go after Stacey. Gizelle goes after Stacey. Kiarna goes after Stacey. We don't need her to go after Stacey. That's not special, or nor is that unique, but no one goes after Gizelle. I actually do believe at this point, Gizelle and Ashley are actually real friends and do spend time together outside of filming and do talk outside of filming. And that puts her in a position to have gossip about Gizelle that she could bring to the show. Because with this season, with Gizelle having a boyfriend, Wendy called that out. I bet Ashley knew that Gizelle has a boyfriend. Ashley could have called it out and created more of a moment, because Gizelle probably would have got mad at Ashley. It probably would have led to them arguing, and that would be something good. We would see Gizelle arguing on the show with her quote unquote friend, but instead we see Wendy do it, and the moment kind of fizzles out because Gizelle doesn't care if Wendy calls her out. So Ashley has probably a lot of good ammo on Gizelle that she could use against her to call her out. And we know Ashley is not above making a scene. We know Ashley's not above going after people, but her biggest mistake has been going after everybody but Gizelle. If she had gone after Gizelle this season or even last season, I do believe she would be better positioned on the show, because right now she's just Gizelle's sidekick. And we saw what happened to her last sidekick, Robyn, because a sidekick is replaceable. We can get Kiarna to be Gizelle's new sidekick. Angel could be Gizelle's new sidekick. Maybe even Wendy. I know we all liking Wendy this season, but Wendy could slide in there real easy. So you're not bringing anything unique to this show. But if you were someone that was going after Gizelle, or if you even had a frenemies dynamic with Gizelle, even though Karen has that, that would put you in a more unique position and give you a stronger competitive advantage when they're looking at the cast and trying to decide like who goes where and like who do we need.